For anyone who has served in a public role, you, without question, not only are familiar but had the utmost respect for Deanna and for everything that she contributed to the San Diego region and the state of California for more than the past 3 decades. She most recently served as policy director for Senate President Pro Tem Tony Atkins, having served with Senator Atkins for more than a decade. And I noticed in some comments Senator Atkins made, she really summed up Deanna a lot. She said you could ask her any question about any policy issue, and she would not only know the answer to the question, she would know the entire encyclopedic history of that issue, who had done what and when and what went awry. She also could tell you how it actually ought to be solved, and then would lay out for you the steps that you ought to take in order to be able to actually do it. An amazing resource of an incredible intellect combined with a kind demeanor and tremendous values that left such a lasting impact on our region and on so many of us who were fortunate to know her. Prior to serving with Senator Atkins, she served for Senator and Assemblymember Chris Kehoe, a true pioneer and leader, much like Senator Atkins. Before that, she worked on San Diego City Council and for San Diego mayors. She was involved in so many issues. No matter what question you were working on, she would be the one you would call to tell you the pitfalls and the landmines and maybe why you thought was a new brilliant idea wasn't new or brilliant, but would do it in an incredibly kind way. She was so foundational to the efforts around the San Diego River Conservancy, and when we came forward as a board to look at how we could provide ongoing sustained funding, she was vital to what we did there. When I got appointed to the California Air Resources Board, she was vital to what we did there. Time and again, she helped so many folks, both in her official role of who she was working for, but in the broader role of a commitment to progressive issues in San Diego County. She also was very invested in the community of Tierra Santa, where she lived from the early 1970s. She launched the Tierra Times, a free community newspaper with 3 fans that ran from 1977 until just last year, and really provided a great service there. Deanna Spehn's legacy will live on in California. The impact she had will continue to be felt, and I think she will continue to be an inspiration and role model for so many. And so we adjourn our Board of Supervisors meeting today in her honor, sending our deepest sympathies to her husband, Richard, her daughter, Michaela, her 2 granddaughters, her entire family, and the family of folks who depended on her wise advice and counsel for so long. She will be tremendously missed, but had an incredible impact.